This is a Ghost Dog mixtape original.
Welcome to Ghost Dog's Big Talk, and I'm your host, Ghost Dog.
It's your boy Ghost Dog over here at the Ghost Dog's Big Talk. You know what it is, man. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button. Hit the bell so that way you're notified every time I drop some new content. Help me help you. Simple mathematics. You know what time it is. But yeah, this is a particular subject that I've kind of been meaning to get into. I mean, you see the thumbnail, kind of jumping out of the window a little bit with this one, but it's just, for me, the writing's been kind of on the walls for a while now at this point, because for as much as I feel like Mike Tomlin is a future Hall of Fame coach, make no mistake about it, a player's coach, right? A coach that is about his business, about his craft, about his players, right? Make no mistake about it. Any football fan would want to have Mike Tomlin as the head coach of their organization. No nonsense. Anybody would say that, with the exception of Steelers fans. Believe it or not, Steelers fans are kind of getting tired of kind of like a certain level of complacency, because I don't want to use mediocrity, because that is absolutely not what Mike Tomlin is in no shape or form. But there's a certain level of complacency from the perspective of getting over the hump. And I feel like that's put him in a position of desperation. And ultimately, I think it's going to be the reason why they're going to force him to walk away from the Steelers. I don't think they'll fire him outright, because I just don't think it's a good look per se, but they'll try to find a way to kind of wash their hands clean of Mike Tomlin after this year. And it's because of one reason and one reason only. I just think that Mike Tomlin, I don't know how he was, I kind of know how he was able to convince the organization to commit to Aaron Rodgers, but make no mistake, Aaron Rodgers will be Mike Tomlin's downfall at the Pittsburgh Steelers. No nonsense. I think so. I firmly believe so. And that's another thing too. Ultimately, that will be Aaron Rodgers' legacy. He will be a destroyer of organizations. No lie. No nonsense. No BS. Because look, make no mistake about it. I am not taking away from Aaron Rodgers' greatness throughout his career at Green Bay. But with that being said, saying all that, right? We know what the accolades are. Super Bowl winner, Super Bowl MVP, a multi-Pro Bowler, the list goes on. Possibly, arguably the greatest quarterback to ever play the game in some circles. Not in mine, but in some. But ever since he left Green Bay, and even at the end of his tenure at Green Bay, the writing was kind of on the walls with this dude, man. It's just, he is either his way or the highway. The ego of that man, the hubris, astronomical, right? Crazy. Because the NFL is a what have you done for me lately kind of league. So I just don't understand why people are putting their eggs in this basket known as Aaron Rodgers. But we're going to listen to something here that, this is happened a couple weeks ago now. He was on the Pat McAfee show, and they asked him a question here. And I'm just going to play it here real quick.
Aaron, great to see you. Great catching up. it feels as though since you signed with the Steelers, it's been, I won't say more candid, but it does feel as though there's been a different, vibe from you. Is it, safe to say that this is your last year playing as someone who, wants to savor everything? I would like to know when it is your last year, just because every time you're running through that tunnel, it'd be incredible just to say, like, hey, let's make sure we really appreciate what's going on here. Is that something you've thought about? Is that something that you know for sure? Or are you also just kind of taking it week by week, seeing how your body's feeling and seeing how the mind feels as you go throughout the season?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it. That's why we just did a 1-year deal. Steelers didn't need to, put any extra years on that or anything. So, this was really about finishing with a lot of love and fun and peace for the career that I've had. I played 20 freaking years. It's been a long run, and I've enjoyed it. And what better place to finish than in one of the cornerstone franchises of the NFL with Mike Tomlin and a great group of leadership and great guys in the city that expects you to win.
Congratulations, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you heard it here, man. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have already heard this little interview at the Pat McAfee show. Pat McAfee also made this post. I'm pretty sure this is my last season, and that's why we did the 1-year deal, as you already heard. Played 20 years, and I've enjoyed it. There's no better way to finish it than with Mike Tomlin and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Again, what better way to end his career than with blowing up, excuse my language, destroying another organization on his way out the door to retirement. A cornerstone franchise, mind you, he said. Look, man, I hate to say it, because like I said before, man, I think Mike Tomlin is an amazing coach, future Hall of Famer. But desperation is a mother. Fill in the blanks. You hear me? It just is. Over a decade now of making it to the playoffs and not getting over the hump. The heat is on, and it's unfortunate, man, because it shouldn't be that way. They had, and it's messed up, man, because they had opportunities there, man, to get something for the future. And I hate to say it, in a Shedeur Sanders. I hate to say it. There was no reason to get this old dude in here. And again, no disrespect to Aaron Rodgers' career, but he is not the same dude he was at Green Bay. He just is not. And ultimately, I think this, because of that fact, because the way he performed at the Jets, because of his recent injury, which, you could argue, he's healed past from and all that nonsense. That man is going to get Mike Tomlin fired, and it's going to be a waste of money, and it's going to all just implode on its face. And, man, we might see a situation where crazy, and I got love for the Steelers, knock on wood, they might be in a situation where they're on the precipice of their own dark age. Because I don't think they've ever really felt that. They don't know how hard it is out here in these NFL streets when it comes to this NFL coach situation, this head coach specifically. Us Giants fans has been starting to feel it a little bit these past couple of years. Still kind of feeling it, no lie. But it's all right, though, because, hey, look, if things don't work out here with Brian Daboll and Mike Tomlin gets the boot over there at the Steelers, come over here. Yeah, Mike Tomlin, please, come here. Come here with a vengeance, no less. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I say all that, man, to say simply, I just think it's going to be a big mistake, though, ultimately. And to keep it in the NFC North, AFC North, Jesus. To keep it there, man, talking about Shedeur in the future or whatnot, I hate to say it, man, because I just want to say positive or bring up positive things about this young man, but it's not his fault, mind you. It's not. But it's like the media, man. The media. Every day I wake up, it's like a new nonsense bait click kind of title. Browns part ways with Shedeur Sanders for such and such quarterback or such and such potential quarterback of the future or whatever, what have you. It's like anything that's attached to this young man's name is like destined for just possible failure from the media. And it's crazy. It is absolutely bonkers, man. I am praying for that young man because I hate to see it. It is so whack to me. It is. But when you dig through the nonsense, you actually find out that, Shedeur's doing all right, minus the tickets and the speedings, minus all that. He's doing okay. And hopefully, hey, look, he'll be a part of the reason why maybe Mike Tomlin ends up losing his gig at the Steelers. It's a possibility. Because, hey, getting swept by the Browns, yeah, in that division, oh yeah. And when was the last time that's happened that the Browns swept the Steelers? Probably never? I don't think. I don't know, man. Steelers fans, let me know how you feel about that in the comments. Tap in, man. Let me know what's up, man, because I'm going to be honest with you. I think it's a mistake for them to get rid of Mike Tomlin. It was a mistake for them to sign Aaron Rodgers, especially because he wasn't really there until like the 11th hour to sign his paperwork, to get his money, right? I think it was a mistake that they passed on Shedeur Sanders. And I think it's an even bigger mistake that the media keeps going on with this nonsense. We're trying to shade that young man, Shedeur Sanders. But I've ranted on long enough. The media's going to media. It is what it is. Ghost Dogs Big Talk, man. Stay tapped and tuned in. You already know what it is. On the road to 100 subscribers. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. Would much appreciate that. Leave a like, hit the bell so that way you tuned in and tapped in for when I drop some new content. Hit a like, all the above. You know what it is, man. Peace.
Let me tell y'all something. Why don't you go ahead and hit that button? If y'all feel the vibe, just click subscribe. And if you appreciate the way I spit on the mic, then please smash that like.